All right, hello everyone. How y'all doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. I made a Valentine's Day themed thumbnail, so you got a big heart on the on the thumbnail for February's 5v5s. I was out of clever ideas for covers, so you'll have to put up with a heart for a little while on this GAC. How y'all doing tonight? We got Roman Sobek in the house, Cody Lay, Nuke is here. Sup, DL? Just another consumer's asking if he can be a Tuscan instead of an Inquisitor. Sure, we don't mind having some Tuscans around. Anybody really, we'll take anybody who wants to hunt Jedi with us. He says they're scary. They make funny noises. They make weird noises. That's pretty funny. Kyber Soze says a little Minecraft and a live stream, not a bad night. Nice. Kyber Soze says let's hear it on stream. No, it was no. I made a Minecraft joke at work. It was complex, but it had to do with having square feet. So I asked if it was a Minecraft thing. It was pretty funny for the people who understood Minecraft. For everybody else, they just looked at me like I had a hole in my head, which isn't all that unusual because I make a lot of bad dad jokes at work, and I don't know, people have become immune to my bad humor. I get the eye rolls or the move along. Yep. Heretics answering the stream title. So road ahead means what? So Heretic says means farming Jabba instead of JML. That's one of the things it means. Definitely looking like farm Jabba instead of JML. It definitely made that decision for me for the Optisio account. That was already the plan for the Loquitur account, so yeah, there you go. Nick's in the house. Blackbird says greetings, DL. Graham Case says aloha. Nice. Scott Press, DL 2023. We'll take anybody who wants to hunt Jedi. Channel tagline. Nice. Just another consumer says I'm kicking around that exact decision. Feeling bad about single shard drops, especially Chrysanthemum. Means everybody's going to overreact and go nuts. Just switch to Jabba from C. DL, do you still think SLKR after Executor or maybe Jabba? Here's what I think. If you haven't planned to do Jabba, it's not simple, right? Because Jedi Knight Luke is a requirement. And that's the ting. That's the ting here, right? Client must be restarted. I just restarted my client before the stream. I literally just restarted my client. Like 3 minutes ago. Ugh. All right, well, apparently there's an update. I better go check my other account and see if it's also going to want me to, restart the client. Okay, rich tradition. We've got Tuscan chieftain. Nomadic people. In 3v3 with the Omicron upgrade to the leader ability, Boba Fett, Scion of Jango, will count as a Tuscan ally. Additionally, he starts the battle with his payout active and will not lose momentum stacks when attacked. In where? In 3v3 Grand Arena? Oh my, what? That team's going to be ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so that'll take Boba, the Tatooine Boba, from mediocre to, I guess it's not so bad. We'll have to see what the leader's skills are, but it feels like that's going to be like a gas level team or a CLS level team at least now, or more. Probably like a Malgus type thing. Good gravy. New Omicron tier for Droideka. I don't know. I looked at the Droideka Omicron. not that excited about it. It means that if you put it on defense, Jedi Knight Revan is a lot less of a threat, right? Because it's not just the marks that you're getting from Grievous if he's low on life. Revan also marks your characters and would cause the whole marked activation to trigger, which you really don't want if you're fighting them. So I mean, on defense, it like makes a few counters not work as well, but overall, I mean, not that excited about that Omicron. You guys tell me what you think. Okay. Roy D. Mercer says, big up, DL. Hey, Roy. All right, so I clicked the wrong button. I was too low on my mouse. All right, so if we look at this journey guide, and we just take a peek at this Luke journey that we're on, right? Maybe it's better to look at this from the tab over here so that we can see what we got to do. So you need a 7-star capital ship, I think, right? You need Millennium Falcon at 7 stars. What is it exactly that you need on ships? Let's go look at the requirements here. Okay, you need the Millennium Falcon at 7 stars, and you need Biggs at 7 stars, and you need... do you specifically need Negotiator? I don't think... You just need a capital ship at 7 stars, right? You can use Home 1 or whatever. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can use any capital ship. But you got to have these 2 ships at 7 stars. And you got to have all those characters that we were looking at relic level. So if you don't have Wampa and Hermit Yoda already underway, that's what's going to hold you back on the Jabba journey. And you want this Jedi Knight Luke part of it up front. You don't want to do the whole journey while you're collecting Wampa and Hermit Yoda and then spend, all the time at the end of the journey waiting for these guys to be done. So if you haven't prepared for the Jabba journey, then you're not totally stuck, right? Because there's still other ways to get these. There's a Dagobah bundle here that you can buy, and there's this Jedi Knight Luke pack that you can get for 1,500 that gives you randomly one of these characters. So I said it before in a prior video, but I'll say it again. If you want to chase Jabba and you don't have these characters built, you want to come in here first. You just want to save your Get 1. Just save up your Get 1 and Get 2 and don't do anything with any of these characters. Just kind of save up until you can come in here and buy 5 or 6 of these packs over time. And just try to get some extra Wampa shards, some extra Hermit Yoda shards. And if you get lucky on Wampa, and get like a 30 drop or something like that, the 330 packs are like ridiculously rare. So don't fool yourself into thinking you're going to get that. But yeah, so it's pretty expensive for a shot. But even if you only get I think 12 shards is the average out of these packs, the 10 to 330. So you're going to get a lot of 10s, you're going to get 12s and 15s, I think. But if you drop this a few times and maybe you get lucky, maybe you don't, you can let that inform you and help build up your characters faster. But otherwise, there's nothing to do but just wait for Get 1. Just wait for your guild event tokens. So that's the problem with Jabba. You got to have Jedi Knight Luke, or you have to have, I would say, actively be on the journey for that. Either have it or be aware of it, because if you don't have Hermit Yoda and Wampa, that is a long time. If you're a free-to-play player, that is a long time before you're going to get these guys done. I think it's 70,000 currency each for these guys, 140,000 currency. And just to give you an idea of how long that takes, on the Abtisio account, we bought the hyperdrive bundle. We burned through a bunch of that currency, get one currency, for the first couple months. I would say 2 months. And the account's been around for like 13 months. So it's taken me 11 months of being in a good guild to get these guys both. And I still don't have Hermit Yoda done here yet, right? We still got to finish this next territory battle, and then he'll be done. And that's with all the events that I could get, and, you know, bounties that I could get out of the bounty events and whatever else. So I've been working on Wampa and Hermit Yoda basically since the start of the account. And it took me about 11 months. So let's just say about a year to get enough Get 1 without spending crystals for those packs. So that gives you guys a little bit of an idea what you're up against. Jedi Knight Luke journey is about as fun as farming Ewoks for 3PO. Gosh, I'm still 4 tunes away. Hoda, Commander Han Solo, Rolo, Lando. Luckily, I was already going for Jabba, so no changes. Ray says, hey. I'll just keep the GG team at a good spot once Newt goes to trench. Scroll down more. I think it's just 7 stars. It'll say the exact requirements. Okay, so if I'd scrolled down more, it would have said the exact requirements. Waiting for Bouchelet and Skiff is going to be my pain on touching the Jabba. Rolo is also a barrier since very few guilds do Hoth. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Rolo's also a barrier. So, let's talk about a couple things that the road ahead didn't say. First and foremost, one of the most important things for me, at least I didn't see anything here. I didn't see anything about crystals in Fleet Arena. So as far as I can tell, there's no current plans. That was not on the list of things that they're going to do. So Fleet Arena still has crystals, at least for the foreseeable future. And that means that fleet placement, to me, is still the #1 priority for any account. Even if you want to go for Jabba, you got to go for Profundity first into Jabba. That makes the most sense as a journey. It makes more sense than, let's say, going Executor into Jabba. But yeah, you need one of the big fleets. Still, I still think, because I was worried. I thought, oh my God, if they put this road ahead out and they say, okay, we're taking crystals out of fleet, then I got to go back and do some math and figure out if my 2023 guides are still what I want them to be. But at least in that regard, big fleet first, still the way to go. What else did they not say? They did not say what's going to happen to Han Solo. These raids, it says, okay, you're only going to be able to do 1 raid, and it sounded like they're going to have the pit raid at normal and challenge. They're going to have Sith at normal and challenge, tank at normal and challenge. And then they'll have the new raid for the Crate Dragon. And from what it sounded like, it's only going to be 1 raid at a time. So if I'm in a guild that starts doing Crate Dragon, can I ever get Han Solo? I don't know the answer to that. Did you guys see that anywhere in there? Until we see the loot that comes off, or how you do personal loot or whatever. So maybe like you compete in any raid, you just like do a random raid 01, and then when you, they said there's going to be personal rewards and guild rewards. So maybe in the personal rewards, you can somehow pick, it so that you get Han Solo. I don't know. I mean, I don't have the answer. But how do I get Kenobi? How do I get Raid Han if my guild is only doing tank raid? How do I get Traya? So I'm very curious to know what's going to happen with those characters with the new raid system. I'm so glad Sana's in the game to make relicking Rolo and Captain Han a little better. Welcome to the grind, FC, says just another consumer. That's funny. Flopping Clan says, I started playing this game 5 days ago, and I started following your Executor guide. Nice! Yeah, that's a good track. Even after the road ahead, I still think both of those tracks are very good. I suspect the old raid characters will be shards you get on the personal line of the raid reward, says Heretic. Yeah, that seems like it makes the most sense to me. Like you can pick which rewards you're getting out of the raid. I think that would make the most sense. Nothing has been said, but there's a personal track. Yeah, exactly. There's going to be raid currency, which is different from the new raid ticket currency, so presumably a raid currency shop. But did I understand correctly that raid currency was only going to be from the latest, greatest raid? So when I read it, I got the feeling that raid currency, that new currency, was only going to be for Crate Dragon. That the old raids wouldn't necessarily have that new currency associated with them. Probably means a lot less people will have Traya, Han, and GK. They'll only have one. I'm pretty sure there was a response from Meatface about those shards. Han and Traya will be included. Jeff says it's kind of BS if you have to choose legacy raid characters over others because you can only do one raid at a time. Yeah, that's I don't know. If you guys have seen an answer, if they said, it makes the most sense that you'd be able to pick it on the personal track. Or that maybe you get some shards of each. Maybe you just get some of each of the old characters. I don't know. I just hope that it's fair for new players, because if you're new to the game and you have to pick only Han and then you have to wait to pick Traya, ugh. Now, that could potentially be good, because you could, in theory, for like the Hope of the Rebellion guide, you'd probably get Han Solo a lot faster than you would through the normal raid system that we've got now. So, I mean, in a way it might be good, but we'll have to see. Sean says, day one for me, you inspired a new account. Rebellion or Empire? Which guide? Rebellion. I mean, with the game state as it is right now, I would do Hope of the Rebellion. And then I got to think about this for a little while before I make my final statement. Jabba as your first GL is a bit of a stretch. And I'm going to do it on the Optisio account. And I can see already that it's going to be rough. It is going to be rough. And just to get those relic materials and the characters and the single shard drop chrysanthemum, and it's going to be a grind. However, I do think that doing the Hope of the Rebellion guide like I have it set up, where you've got the CLS team first before you do the ship, I think that's really good. And then you get the ship, and then I think you go with a GL like SLKR or Rey right after your big ship, and then Jabba afterwards. So I think basically the ship phase, then there's like an easy GL phase where you just do Rey or SLKR, because they are, in the current environment, they are so easy compared to other environment, to what it's been in the past. So I think you grab an easy GL first, and then you go into Jabba. I think that's 2 years of play, and by then everything's going to be different. So I still don't know that that's going to be right. For people who start now, that might not be the path you want to take a year from now. But at least the big ship first is still a good way to start the account. I don't think anything's changed about that. But for people who are in the mid game, for people who have an account like Optisio, my advice would be go for an easy GL first. Trying to go from Profundity into Jedi Master Luke sounded like a good idea, but it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle to keep this account going in the direction that I want to. And I wish I'd picked something easier. Okay. Catch up. Part of me wonders if they threw this out there so early as a form of beta test to see if the community concerns so they can address them and finalize the design. Everybody's going to panic. It's the same thing every time. They come out with a statement and immediately there's people who are going to be like, oh my God, this is terrible. It's awful. It's the end of the world. Why are they doing this? CG's so greedy. They're just trying to get money. The pain, the agony. Oh, it's so hard to change. Yeah. I don't know. I think the game's been getting better and better, and the changes that they've implemented have been thoughtful, and they've kept me interested in the game. And I don't know if I don't know if I said this on stream or not, but my wife knows me quite well. I mean, we've been married for 20 years, so she should. And she's expressed some surprise in the past and said, "Man, I'm surprised you still playing that game after." 3 years, because a lot of these games I figure them out, and once I got them figured out, I move on to something else because part of the fun for me is figuring it out. And Swgoh has kept me interested, and that's saying something. So I think they've made good changes to the game, and I think these upcoming changes are also going to be good. And I'll say it here. I'll probably make a separate video about this, but I'll say it here. What this means, this latest update, the way it's rolled out, the way they're going to do raids, what it means is that we are meant to chase new content. Putting it in the Galactic Challenges was okay. It really wasn't that motivating. Putting it into Conquest was okay. It wasn't really that motivating. But if the new raids and the new content are going to be based around the new characters, it basically means you do a ship, you do an easy GL, and then whatever is new, that's what you do next. It's going to get to a point where, you're going to go back for SLKR someday when there's not something new to build. Like, if you've got a stable account and you've got one mega fleet executor or profundity, and you've got one GL somewhere in your account, I think you should be doing Afra. Because Afra is in the new raid system, right? Somewhere in here, there's battles that can only be done by Afra. Is that here? Oops. Hondo there. Maybe Afra's in the first one over here. There, Dr. Afra. So there's stuff like this where, this raid's going to be relevant for the next year, I imagine, this territory battle. So if you don't work on the new content, if you don't work on Inquisitors, and if you don't work on Afra, and you don't participate in this specific territory battle, you're going to get further and further behind all the people who are doing that. So it's going to get to the point where new players, when they come out with a new GL, that's what you got to do, because they're going to build the content around it. That's going to drive monetization for the game. It's going to make them the most money, and but that's how we're going to enjoy the game going forward. And it's a clever concept, right? Because experienced players are going to have to build the new stuff, and it's going to be, new stuff. Newer players are just going to have to build the new stuff to keep up with what's going on currently. And then they're going to have to catch up on the old content whenever they don't have a project that they want to work on for the new stuff. So I think there's some fundamental changes about account building. If this is their track, we have to talk about and think about how we build these accounts. And the nice thing, from my point of view, they've now built a system. I hated chasing new stuff before. Man, I did not want to farm these characters that were single shard drops because, I only had, in the past, with the old gear system, I only ever wanted to farm 2 or 3 hard farms at once because I needed so much of my energy to farm gear. With the easier access to gear now, I can run 6 or 7 hard farms with no problem and not really have to spend that much energy on gear. So chasing the new content, getting these characters, It's not really that big of a deal. The Cantina single drop is pretty brutal, but for stuff like Lando and when I farmed Radis, it really wasn't that bad. And they did the event where they gave us a bunch of free shards of this stuff. So without too much effort, I mean, I've only been working on this a little while and I'm already on their final 7th star. So they've built a game where you can be very efficient while chasing the new stuff. So that's a little bit of a change, I think, but something for mid-game players to consider. And it's something for me to consider on Loquitur because I may have to go back and get Inquisitors. I was planning to just do 2 GLs for this year, but maybe I have to build Afra and the Inquisitors just to keep up with the territory battle. All right, let me get back to chat over here. I'm in a weird spot. Should I push for Executor with your guide or push for C and go back to Executor? Don't build C. I know people are saying that C is going to be good again and that his journey's going to be good again and whatever. I really can't recommend Sith Eternal Emperor. I like his journey. I like the characters that you build in the journey. But C as a character is just lackluster. He's lame. He's the 7th best GL. So do Executor and then do SLKR. You'll be much better off. And someday when C is really close and you've relicked some of the other characters for that journey, then you can, grab him. And it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I would not make him your first GL. Every other GL is going to be more satisfying than C. For conquest, for territory battles, for territory wars, for all that stuff. C is in a sad state of affairs right now. My understanding was Rebel if Hyperdrive bundle and Empire free to play. Oh, Rich Gwynn says, sorry. My understanding was Rebel if Hyperdrive bundle and Empire if free to play. The Hyperdrive bundle helps with the Rebel, with the Hope of the Rebellion more than it helps with Empire. Even to the extent that I kind of said in Hope of the Rebellion, if you're going to do this guide, buy the Hyperdrive. Just do yourself a favor and buy the Hyperdrive bundle and cut like 17 weeks off your timeline to get your ship. The Hyperdrive bundle is a pretty big deal. I think everybody who can afford it should just buy the Hyperdrive bundle. I can't see any logical reason to play the first 85 levels free to play for any reason. I mean, unless you're really just like a kid in grade school and can't afford it, spend the $50, get the Hyperdrive bundle. There's like no reason not to do it at all. I can't tell you what to do, but yeah, I can't see a reason why you wouldn't. It represents, I think I've said this before, if you total up every character shard, all the gear, all the stuff that you get out of there, it's $8,000 in crystal conversion. If you throw out all the character shards and you say, okay, I'm just going to look at the equipment and energy and stuff like that, and I'm only going to look at the good gear, it's still like it would take you $1,300 worth of crystals to buy that much gear. It's just insane. The value of that Hyperdrive bundle is insane. So it's like, for $50, it's the way to start the game. You just start the game, you buy the Hyperdrive bundle, and don't look back. All right, I'm up in my soapbox now. Another thing, they said you could run a raid over and over until you get a good score, and then you can submit that score, so that's cool. Yeah, basically they've introduced airplane mode into the game. So a lot of times on stuff you would want to run airplane mode, and that way if you like finished up, that could happen in the Rancor raid. Like, if you stop the Rancor raid and back out, you could come back in. But if you're in the Rancor raid and he just smashes his fist 3 times on the ground and kills all your guys before you can quit out, then you're stuck posting your score. So especially at first with that raid, everybody would put it in airplane mode. And then when the raid is over, if you don't like the result, you just quit the game and log back in, and it wouldn't have logged the result because you were offline when you finished. If you liked the result, then you take it out of airplane mode, communication resumes, and it would log the score. So they basically just put airplane mode into the raids. So that's good. I mean, it's convenient. It's what the people wanted anyway, because it's what people were doing. So I always like that when they basically give people what they want. Another thing they said, okay, yeah. Until I can get more Kairos, I feel like it's pointless to chase new characters. Yeah, but it's a payout thing, right? So let's say, for instance, you say, well, how's the best way to put this? I can make an investment for $20, and after 6 months, I'll have $30. So it's a 50% return on my investment over 6 months. So that's what I'm going to do. Or you can say, look, I've got to spend $100, and at the end of 6 months, I'll have $250. Well, that's 150% return on your investment. That's 3 times better. But starting out, it's 5 times worse. So what do you want to do? Do you want to take the easy route for a smaller return? Or do you want to take the harder route for a bigger return? And using money as an example, that's what you're up against. Chasing the new content is going to be required to play in the new territory battles and to play in the new raids. So, okay, if you don't want to chase the new content, that's a choice. But then the event loot that you get in your account to keep developing is going to be hindered by the fact that you can't participate in the latest content. That's the issue. So yes, the new characters are harder to build. They're a higher investment up front, but they're going to get you a better return on the back end. That's where I'm at on the Optisio account, guys. It's exactly where I'm at. I'm stuck in this in this position where I've picked a path, and it's not, let's say, in one sense, the easiest path to do, and it's going to be a struggle for me to get Jabba and keep everything going and where I want it and get it all pulled off. But at the end of the day, I'm going to have the relevant galactic legend in my account. I hope that makes sense. So I'm willing to put more work in up front to get the payout now. Again, it's my opinion. It's my opinion of what the road ahead means. Heretic says most streamers I've seen are pretty pleased with the road ahead. It's just a matter of time before people find stuff to complain about. I don't know. I maybe I'm just traumatized by the prior negativity out of our community, but we seem to have a lot of people that are reactionary and unhappy and want to blame CG for everything. So I if that's changed, I'll be shocked. I'm shocked. This road ahead has gone down pretty good. Yeah. I think their communication has gotten a lot better. When I read the road ahead, it basically it tells you a little more of why, right? We're changing the raids, and here's why. Like, here's some more detail behind what's going to go on, and here's what we're thinking. And I think that's what they were missing in the past. They're like, we're the game maker, we're changing this. You guys might not like it, but it's required for coding the game, so live with it. And they kind of had that approach like, you know, you don't have a choice in this, so it's just what it is. And now, at least, somebody there has the sense to kind of communicate with us on the level of telling us why the game is changing. And that's a huge step in the right direction. That to me is huge. Huge. Omicrons are only bad for me because they released about the same time as the COVID-19 variant. Omicron. I think the changes are great overall. CG is going to have to work for the community's trust, though. The toxic attention seekers are part of any fan community. Oh, yeah. No, it's true. Yeah, don't read the comments. Don't read Reddit. CG has good ideas in those big updates. They don't always implement them well. I like the idea of Datacrons. There are problems with the execution. Set 4 was an abomination. Was that the one with like the rebels having immunity and all that stuff? I don't remember the exact sets, but yeah, there were some pretty crazy. Ray says, I don't mind Datacrons, Omicrons, or even the GL counter nerf. Well, a while back. My only gripe with the game is bring back the old GAC championship format and get rid of the ladder. Just my opinion. I think a hybrid of the two. I mean, in a way, there's things that I do like about the new system, but I would say a hybrid between the two. Because in the old system, you got to remember, guys, if you're one of the competitive players who are doing well in Grand Arena, the new system is distasteful. But for all of these other people who aren't good in Grand Arena, and they would just go in, and people like us at their respective GP would just beat the snot out of them, that wasn't fun for them either. So the old Grand Arena system was a bit like beating up 5th graders. And it wasn't until the 4th week that you actually were fighting against people at your same skill level. So it was 3 weeks of annihilating the weaker players before you got to the end. So the new system in that way gives other players who aren't as competitive at least more of a level playing field. So it's not... you don't want to go back all the way to the old system either. But something in between. I agree. Something in between. For me, it's all about skill and not about abusing the GP system. But they need to have some sort of incentive. Change where people throwing GAC matches is more actively punished. Interesting. I have to say it feels like chasing after the new stuff is fairly rewarding overall, and there is a serious worry about actually falling behind if you don't do it. Yeah, exactly, Arva. They are cleverly crafting it so that you have to chase the new stuff, and it's about revenue. It's about making sure that the monetized part of the game is always the most relevant and sought after part of the game. So that's a business strategy, but it does change account building. Flopping Clan says, could you review my account? Not online. If you want help, go over to the Discord. The link to the Discord is in the description down below. Post your questions over there, and somebody will help you. Or if you got a specific question, you can post it in the Ask Loquitur, and I'll take a look over there. All right, let's get into this GAC. I'm chatting with chat for too long here, and this is going on forever. So let's get in here, look at our opponent. See what he's got to offer as a challenge here for us. Let's look at the stats. 7.5 million galactic power, 3.2 in ships, 4.2 in characters. 22,000 galactic war battles won. So this is 4.5, almost 5 years old. They're probably right at 5 years old for this account. He has Dat Executor at 5 stars. Does he also have the Profundity? No. So he's got Negotiator, Malevolence, Chimera, Endurance, Finalizer. So many fleets. All the fleets. 7 fleets. So yeah. We still have an advantage because we have both the Executor and the Profundity. But not too much of an advantage. He's got 3 Galactic Legends, General Skywalker, Malak, Relic 8. He's committed to some pretty good Relic levels on his guys. Look at this, Relic 8s on characters that don't necessarily have to be Relic 8. I always like to see that. I like to see the good characters in the game committed to like this. Yeah, that's nice. I don't want to play against it, but that makes me respect my opponent more. Bunch of requirement stuff. There's Starkiller, Mara Jade, all those Starkiller requirements in there. Droideka, Relict. Maybe he'll try out the Omicron. Triumvirate Relict. Daka Relict. Bunch of requirement stuff. Geo's Relict. Oof. This account is thick. He's got a lot of stuff. Where's my GP? It's 5 point what? 5.7 am I at now? Yeah, 5.77. Yeah, interesting. 3 million in characters. And he got 4.2 million in characters. That's quite a bit more characters. All right, well, let's take a look here. Let's see what my opponent has left for us to play with. All right, so this is Starkiller. Did we beat this with Triumvirate already? Can't remember if we used our weak Triumvirate team to beat this. And got a Qui-Gon team. It does have Anakin, but it does not have a tank. That's interesting. And then we've got Gas here. Maybe I'll take my CLS team against that Gas. See if I can make that CLS team work. I don't have a lot of experience in that matchup. I haven't played my CLS team against Gas specifically. We've got SLKR here. Does the Trooper Datacron beat SLKR? Does the Trooper Datacron beat SLKR? We have to not use Stark, right? Ooh, that's going to be tough. Ooh, that's going to be tough. I think the Trooper Datacron might beat this, right? Because we can do the Trooper thing, give turn meter, reduce his armor, get potentially 2 mass assists off kind of in a row, which should kill him. Clean up these guys, and then we just got to be able to kill SLKR before he kills all of our guys. Kind of want to try it. So there's 2 things we could do here. We could just 2-shot it. Health steal, protection, potency, 47% health. Oof. Yikes. So what we could do is we could bring in our Sith Eternal Emperor, and we could fight this battle with C. I still think I'm stuck on the pre-taunt tank, though, right? We'd have to throw in like Shore Trooper and then lose the opportunity to Datacron. But we could take C in here and give it a shot with C and try to get it done that way, and if we can't, then come in with the troopers and clean it up. Clean it up with troopers. Link these 2. Try to get armor. Yeah, maybe we try that with C. We need to do the CLS battle first, though, right? Do the CLS battle, see if we can get through top. All right. Okay. Let's see what chat's saying over here. I like the new system, hitting a paywall. It's lame, but I like seeing how high I can punch up. News from Nowhere. Yeah, that's a good name. News from Nowhere. Yeah, so the new system, the new GAC system, you get to fight against players with higher GP, and it is, really a tactical thing to try to beat them. The continued lack of communication about the skill squish in Kyber. The obvious problem is proved with hard data from Taliana. CG hasn't even acknowledged the problem exists. Yeah. Yeah, but a lot of those things, I mean, how bad is it for the game overall, and is that where they want to put their coding efforts? Guys, I hate to say it, but it's pretty clear to me that GAC is it's not their premier game mode. They're working on raids, they're working on territory battles, they modified some territory war stuff. They're not looking at GAC. That's not a premier game mode, even though it's kind of what streamers have to stream. Tuscan Chieftain has 204 base speed. Wow. Scott Press says I called it. Nice. Troopers can beat this lineup if he doesn't have damage immunity or retribution on his Datacron. Retribution on the Datacron, that would be vicious. Let's go check this Datacron again just to see what he's got. Okay. First time each dark side ally is defeated, they gain offense and speed for the rest of the encounter. Whenever first order allies are critically hit, they gain damage. Alright, so let's give troopers a shot there if we can do the CLS battle. What do I need to know for this, guys? What's the best way to run this battle? Is there anything I need to know, or does CLS just brute force this? Do we just go in there and brute force it? Ew. We don't have a relic 3PO and Chewie yet. Ew. Got the mods in these guys like I want them. We got tenacity up on these guys. We got the Wookiees all tenacity'd up. I modded them as if they were going against gas, but we still have we don't have a relic on him yet. CLS versus gas is easy. Shoot 5s first, make gas sit down, kill 5s, blow up the rest. If gas dazes Chewie, it gets nasty. Alright. Well, we're going to try it. We're going to try it with this Gear 12 3PO and Chewie. He'll steal a bunch of stats from CLS, so we're just going to have to live with that as the best we can do. So shoot 5s first, then sit gas down, kill 5s, and just keep working. Gotcha. Let's go. Let's do it. Chupio 2 for that matter. Yeah, both my Wookiees have high tenacity. High tenacity on those Wookiees. Alright. There's 5s. Shoost him first. You've been shossed. Okay. We'll do that just for more damage, I guess. We'll do this to get some translation onto Han. He'll sit down. Do big damage as we can. Let's do the area effect. I was gonna do the blinds, but we'll just go on damage here. Okay, we'll blind now, I guess. Area effect, I don't need to remove debuffs, but I just need the damage. Do that, do this. Gas stands back up. He's angry. Oh, look at Luke soak it. Luke is like, come get some, bro. Nice. Easy. 70 banners. All right. That felt pretty good. What are we going to do about Starkiller? How do we beat this team? How do we beat this team? He gives them like 70 speed or something. Troopers can beat this also, right? So I could just go in with the troopers. Starkiller can be Grievous. I don't even have Grievous built. I've got Grievous and like nothing else. Yeah, I don't have a Grievous team. I don't have a Grievous team on offense. I've got it on defense and it's bad. Can Sith Eternal beat this? We might have to make a choice. Troopers can beat this, right? Troopers with Datacron. Because we can drain turn meter right away. And get a huge advantage on these guys. Or does he prevent turn meter being drained somehow? There's so much text in here. I can't remember what he does. I don't have him yet, so I don't know all the stuff he does. Is there something here that prevents losing turn meter? I don't see anything in there that's preventing turn meter loss. Old Ben does something, right? Whenever another Jedi or Rebel, Old Ben gains turn meter. First time he's defeated, they gain stuff. If you have the Datacron capable troopers and a 20% turn meter, you can trooper SK. Yeah, I have that. I do have that. All right, so let's select the squad. Let's go into GAC here and pick some troopers. And let's put in both Piet or Gideon and Stark. And then the Datacron. Crit avoidance, defense, crit chance. This is crit damage, health, protection, stuff, defense. Weakest gains 20% turn meter whenever enemy is defeated by a droid ally, can't be revived. So if we beat somebody up with Dark Trooper, can't be revived. C will beat it. Troopers can also beat it. Use Piet AoE to remove taunt from Old Ben. Then focus Mara Jade with the basic. Don't provoke counters from SK. Don't let Mara Jade stack max protection. So we actually have to kill Mara Jade first. Okay, so the issue here is that when Gideon goes, as soon as Gideon goes, whenever another ally suffers a debuff, Rey gains 8% turn meter. So she's going to gain 40% turn meter as soon as Gideon takes a turn. So I have to drain turn meter right away. Like as soon as I pump up with Dark Trooper, Gideon will go, they'll all get debuffed with Demoralize, and then I pretty much have to drain turn meter right then. Otherwise, she'll get out of control. But I can probably kill Old Ben first, right? I mean, Old Ben, 120,000. With defense mods, 70% armor. He's 74. Thing is, C will not beat SLKR, so I'd use C for the Starkiller and Troopers. Okay, so, all right, fine. What? Oops. Unequip. What C team would you use then? Because Starkiller can go unhinged pretty quickly. So what would you use for a C team? Use Watt in here. Tank. A couple other Sith. Just waste time. Something like that. Put in like a Marauder and a Sidious just to waste time. C Watt is pretty safe. Link Tank and SK. No need for anything else. No need for Sith. More tunes gives more. Oh, just C Watt. Just C and Watt. I think I relicated my C. Yeah, I relicated him. So we'll protection, potency, health, recovery, armor, protection. This is good, right? We like this. We'll slap a data crown on him because we can. So you're saying link the tank and Starkiller. So link Old Ben and Starkiller? Link Old Ben and Starkiller. Okay. All right. Thanks for the advice, guys. Let's get in here and get it done. Alrighty, so we give Tank Tech over here to clear debuffs. We link Old Ben with Ye Old Starkiller. And then we just wait. Sit back, relax, take a sip of our tea, enjoy the show. We've got a locked anti-health, so we'll just wait. That goes away next turn, right? I think. And then we'll do the... we'll see where it ends up. Get back protection while we can. Can't do any damage to him, but we can get back protection. 48 stacks, 56 stacks, 85 stacks. Oof. Oh boy. Starkiller about to get angry. Oh, we got him before he got angry. Okay, now I'll link the ladies. I'm not really afraid of my younger version of myself. Zzzt. I got better zappies than you, buddy. Look how cool you're going to be in the future. Look how cool you're going to be never once they reset the universe and you don't exist anymore. Lol. What will they do? What if they reset the universe and C doesn't exist anymore? Will they take him out of the game? That'd be pretty hilarious. And be like, yep, you're out of the movies, you're out of the game, get out of here. Alrighty. Zaps. If JTR puts healing immunity on, just relink, and she usually wastes it on Watt. Yeah. Alright. Ye Old is actually just the English spelling of the old, I've come to learn. Y in Old English equals the. Huh. Here I go, using stuff from college, and they said an English degree is useless. Resetting the universe is the only thing, but instead they're talking about making stories about Luke being gay. Hey, you know what? If it helps with the agenda for equality, I don't mind. I don't mind. All right. Now we've got these guys. And basically, we have to look at speeds, and Shaak Ti is going to be the deal breaker probably. 294. We got this then, right? Because nobody's here given a speed buff. 30 speed here from the leadership. 30 speed from the leadership. So 294 puts it at 324. Shaak Ti's too fast. That puts a little dent in our in the counter that we can use with Can we do the Sith stuff here? So if I outspeed them, I can use Mara Jade, right? So if we were fast enough, we can use Gideon. How important is Gideon to our troopers? We could potentially use Gideon, outspeed Shaak Ti, drain their turn meter, kill Qui-Gon, get everybody stunned up with Palpatine. That's not a bad idea. I kind of don't mind that at all. How fast is our Mara Jade now? I don't remember exactly. 300. We've got her at 300. And then I think Thrawn is like 319 or something. 318 if I remember right. Somewhere around there. Not 324. 313. Garr. So if Shaak Ti goes first, how bad can it be? She calls somebody to assist. You know, her attack I don't care about. I don't care if Shaak Ti goes first. Do I? Because I can do something like this. And just throw in a pre-taunt. And then they have to hit that. And that buys us time to get our gimmick going. And then we can just yeet them out of there. So as long as nobody else is faster than 313, do we even care that Shaak Ti goes first? I kind of don't care, right? She'll go first, she'll call somebody to assist, and they'll kill Shore Trooper. Meh. Is Anakin super fast? 301. 331 on Anakin. Yo, buddy. Yo, that's a fast Anakin. Never mind then. So we really would have to do... I think we could still do this, but we would have to put Gideon in here. We'd have to put Gideon in here. Maybe we get a movie about Mara Jade. Harry Potter jokes are trending right now. Oh man! So if we do this, then our trooper team gets weaker against the SLKR setup. Not that much worse though, right? We've still got enough relic troopers to pull it off. I think we're going to do this. I think we're going to do this right here. We got to get through the top. If we get through the bottom, that's completely optional. We may or may not get through the bottom, and I kind of don't care. So, Jedi Knight Revan is great against Qui-Gon Jinn. My Jedi Knight Revan is gear 12. And the Jedi to go with him are also garbage except for Yoda. So if I take my Yoda team in there, I'll get to go, and then I'll get smoked as soon as Anakin goes. We will just lose. So that's a no-go. That's a no-go for me. Let's get this done. I think this team can get it done. I'm banking on it. I'm throwing Gideon after it. Let's get this taken care of. All right. So we're going to just drain out their turn meter. And then let's get rid of his foresight. Let's kick Shaak Ti. And we are relying on the fact that we're going to get Anakin stunned here. Okay. Anakin is stunned. Now we got to try to get everybody stunned. Ahsoka says no. All right, well, Ahsoka, do your thing. Okay. Here we go. Get Anakin out of here. I'm not so afraid of Ahsoka. She could probably one-shot something. Ooh. She didn't. It was not a one-shot. All right, all right. Let's get the control back established here. Get Anakin stunned again. Nope. Get him dead. Dead works. Dead better than stunned. Okay. Keep working on this. We'll do the area effect now. Okay, got this under control. Zappies. Kick the Shaak Ti. And just keep working on the Shaak Ti. Alright. This was a bit of economy. I mean, I got a couple Gear 12 characters here that aren't too exciting, but I did have to use Gideon. And a couple relics, so it wasn't that cheap of a win. All right, what do we got here? What do we have here? I don't want to get stuck behind Nest, so I think clones. Send in the clones. And that way, if I end up just fighting against Nest, we can always just, you know, time it out and drop the aerial advantage on her. I don't want to use something better, you know? Don't want to use something better. This is still a pretty good team to use against this, though. Man, I wish I had the confidence to use Dash here. But I do not want to get stuck behind Nest. Relic 3 Nest, I mean, it's not that big of a threat, but I don't know. Yeah, this is overkill. Scott Press says, Jedi Knight Revan's great, and then I explained my Gear 12, and he's like, yep, no. Yeah, no. All right. Get this Quill out of here. We'll wait on the bomb. All right, here we go. Die Queel. If we can get IG-11 dead before he does his mass attack or his area effect, that would be great. All right, we triggered him to go. Whistling Birds did nothing. Absolutely nothing. We need to get the dazes off of these guys, so we got to do that. Then we're going to take a shot at Enfys Nest. And then we're going to come back over here on Bam before he can put damage immunity. Well, we're not going to get him. He's going to be able to put damage immunity onto somebody. Yeah, there we go. Got to live with that. It's fine. We'll take another poke at Nest. It's all good. Let's try to get a big hit. We'll switch the target for the turret. Just keep hitting Nest. They've got damage immunity. All right. Clear that off. Wasting time, taking clone turns. We'll hit Bo-Katan. Okay, there Nest goes. We still got characters left. We can aerial advantage her, get her out of here. She's no longer a threat. And then we kill everything else. Goodbye, Whistling Birdman. We'll try to recover some banners here. At least recover a banner. With no sacrifice. 61 banners. It's okay. Not great. Not pretty. We're through the front wall. We've saved a trooper team to use down here. I'm not even going to look at ships. We're just coming straight down here to determine our fate with our Imperial trooper team. All right. Veers. These guys. This Datacron. I gotta go back and check this Datacron, make sure it's the right one. 20% turn meter. No revives. And then the stats are just whatever they are. Stark is going to remove turn meter and give them all health, which I don't like, but there's really not much I can do about it. So on Piet's first turn, dazes? Do we do this on Piet's first turn? I don't think so. Maybe. Get the taunt off a crew. Kill a softer target behind him. This is probably our best first target, right? Or red. Probably kill Sith Trooper first. They set SLKR without Hux. Yeah, exactly. No Hux means troopers are go. All right. Piet won't remove taunt from a dark side tune. Piet. Dispel all buffs on light side enemies. Okay. So we gotta gas up with Trooper, Link, and then just go crazy with damage. We gotta kill crew first then, huh? Well, Dark Trooper, you gotta earn your keep today, bud. Gotta earn your keep today. Daze will be king here. But you should still daze them. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get my kill then, guys. If I use the daze first, I won't get a kill. Phasma and First Order might die to AoEs. Ooh, I don't know about that. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see. This is dicey. This is super dicey. I do wish I had Gideon, but I feel like using him up top was a good move. All right. So let's gas up these troopers. Get some dazes on. Oh, that's not a lot of dazes. Okay, just drop the bomb here because, you know, reasons. We got to do punchies to try to get a kill. We got it. Ooh, he didn't do the thing. All right, we'll take some area effect here. Let's juice up. Drop this bomb. Now we'll get over here on this red. Let's do the area effect also here. Bam. Okay. Okay. I think we still got to kill this guy, right? We got to go for Phasma. We got to get turn meter here. Come on. Give me turn meter. All right. Power up. Dark Trooper is done being stunned. Mass assist again. I hate doing that, but gotta get these kills. All right, get in there, Dark Trooper. Do your thing. Okay, let's try to daze again. Nope. And now it's just soup it up, because why not? All right. We'll do this so we can get crits. Nope. Can't get crits on SLKR. What am I thinking? And now I'm down to 2 stacks with my Dark Trooper. And we've removed a bunch of turn meter from SLKR with Stark. We got to get a 3rd stack back on this guy ASAP. Okay. All right, 3rd stack coming back. No? Why no 3rd stack coming back? Oh boy. Yep. Man, I am hating Stark right now. I could swear that I just saw 3 hits go out on him. 3 punches. Did I get 3 punches? Stark Zeta does more damage than good. Yeah, but I needed him to have 5 troopers in the team. So once I'd used up Gideon, if I hadn't used Gideon, then I could have, you know, potentially just used Snow Trooper here. All right. Let's try to get some big hits here. Dark Trooper. Dork Trooper. Yeah, at this point, the percent, 10% is massive. That's it. It's over. So SLKR kills us. Yeah, I had a third stack there, but it didn't show the third stack because it took him 3 to kill me. All right. Does Wampa kill... No, he just gets stunned, right? He just instantly gets stunned and killed. Let's do Jedi. Let's go. This, and Bindo? Why not? I guess. All right, Yoda. It's all on you, buddy. Oh, Yoda made it. He lived. Let's go. Bop. And basic. It doesn't do us any good to do anything but a basic on Yoda, right? All right, here we go. Oh, he lived again. Dat Yoda dough. All right, heal him up. Basic. SLKR out. All right, 1 relic character. We managed that with 1 relic character. This still isn't over though. We've still got some work to do here. First time a dark side tank is defeated, revive them. When a droid ally defeats an enemy, take a bonus turn. They still have no chance against the Wamper, right? You got potency and health steal. We like that. We like that. Okay, so we've got a Dash Rendar team to deal with. Maybe we could use Admiral Raddus against that or something. Womp. So we have to beat the Magna Guard twice, right? He'll die, he'll get revived. We'll have to womp on him again. How did I take 2 turns in a row there? Something about that doesn't seem quite right. Huh. All right. Wampa too fast. Go, Wampa, go. All right. Just keep cranking. 17 stacks of the sauce. Bonk. Ooh, Droideka. Look at you go, buddy. Of course, they've got the mark just stuck on Droideka. 34 damage over times on Droideka. Yikes. It's a lot of dots. Just keep stacking damage. Might as well. Can't dance and it's too wet to plow. Bam. All right, all right, all right. Hey, look at this. 47 stacks of damage over time. It's enough, turns out. All right. I'll just keep beating on these droids. We'll get the Womp, and then Grievous will kill him next time he takes a turn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All over but for the crying, the part where tears start flowing down Grievous and make him rust. See ya. Dat Wampado. Never even got through our protection. Man. That's good. Alright, we've got this team. This is probably the hardest remaining team that we see, right? Oh, this gives what? While in Grand Arenas, 100% chance to gain foresight, 50% health, critical damage, 100% tenacity. He gives speed, doesn't it, right? What? Isn't there some kind of speed? Phasma gives speed. Gain foresight at the start of the encounter. 50% critical damage. Yeah, there it is. There it is. 100. When an ally has advantage, they have 50% crit damage and 100 speed. Okay. So these guys all have advantage from Hux, right? If all allies are first order, General Hux gains dominance. Okay. Hux gains advantage for 2 turns. If the allied leader's first order, all other allies gain advantage. So they're all 100 speed. They're all 100 speed and we can't gain turn meter. Does this work? Don't use the second special with Grandmaster Yoda because it removes turn meter. This is my second favorite use of Wampa. What's your favorite use of Wampa? No counterattacks. No counterattacks? No counterattacks. Dominance can't be dispelled. Enemies can't counterattack. Yep. Okay. Maybe we just use Radis here. I feel like the Radis team can work. They'll do damage to us, but we can resurrect stuff. Got pretty good survivability and healing. We can use a Datacron. Health, protection, health steal, potency. Crit avoidance, defense, crit chance. That's a pretty awful Datacron. Health steal and potency, I guess. Iden is your favorite use of Wampa? Hey, I agree. Wampa's good against Iden. I concur. All right, let's see what we can get done with this. Let us see. And I don't mean let us Sith Eternal Emperor. All right. We're faster than them even with their plus 100 speed. That's saying something. Let's just gang up on Hux and see how much damage we can get done. All right. We can't gain turn meter, but we can still steal it, right? We can still steal turn meter. Huh. Jin did steal turn meter against Hux. Did he not have the right Zetas on Hux or something? That makes no sense. Pew! Biston down, Biston down. Well, let's bring Biston back. Why not? Come back, Biston. Missed you, buddy. Oh no, Jin's gonna die. Jin's gonna die. Stay on Jin. She's a threat. Get on her. Ooh, we can get back on Hux. Bye. Get over here. Let's wait. Get a few pops off on this guy. Steal his turn meter and stun him. No. Just nothing. Just do nothing. Alright. We'll have to use it now. We're forced to. I really wanted to be able to kill him on the turn when we did it. Doesn't look like that's in the cards, though. Healing immunity. Why no healing immunity? Let's go. Do not steal my banners, bro. What just happened? What happened? Where did it go? Where did it go? Panic! Alright. Hux didn't have advantage. Right. He didn't have advantage for that. Aha. Yeah, he's got to have advantage to stop me. You lost the advantage. Hey, that Radis team is the real deal, guys. I am very impressed. Very impressed with what I've been able to do with that Radis team. What do you guys think? Should we duel it out with Dash? Cara Dune. Cara Dune's so bad. So awful. Hate Cara Dune. Okay. We can use the Sith gimmick here, right? Probably could use Vader here. Boop. How fast is this dash? Ooh. 306 with health mods. What up, Dash? Wow. Wow. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. Okay. He doesn't have Vandor in there. So we could just take some random garbage in here with Vader. Just take enough characters to speed Vader up so that he's going fast. And that kills everybody, right? I mean, we don't need to use anything crazy here. Let's check his speed real quick. 292. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 40. 3, 3, 2. This works, right? This just crushes this team. Yes. Nest. Cara Dune is bad for Nest. She can remove turn meter and just make Nest. It's painful for Nest. She gets potency up, so even if she has relatively low potency, she can still boost her potency quite a lot in the team. Let's just crush them. I feel like this is good. Remember, Dash gains speed from lead. That's alright. We are okay with that. Alright, Zalbar, you get this. And then you get this. And then you get this. Ability block, nice. Nice, nice. You get this. Let's just do Force Crush again. And then Dash might just die from dots. Yep. Ha 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 ha. Lovely. Isn't it lovely? But he stole a banner from us. He stole a banner. The dirty ape. Okay. Here we go. Back wall. What do we got? That's a pretty big tray of team with an Omicron and a oof. Oof, 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 oof. So the question is, can we cheese this with our own Sith team? So basically, we have worse Sith, but we have Savage. So we go like this. We isolate here so that we can annihilate the Nihilists. Or do we need to annihilate the Traya? If we annihilate the Traya, the Omicron's gone, right? Because it's not part of the lead. But we got to get rid of Nihilus so that he can't annihilate us, right? Oh, we're going to try it, guys. We're going to give this a try. We're going to give this a try with the Nihilus lead. Here we go. Depending on how this opening goes, we'll see. Okay. Savage. Okay. Let's duck Dooku down into stealth because he seems to be the target of their malice. Okay. That Dooku is something else. Dang. Oof. Okay. So that's a loss for us then. We messed this up somehow. I messed it up somehow. He got his cooldown and I didn't. Savage is in a bad shape with the isolation on him. Okay, I don't know. I don't think Savage has a chance of oh God. Wow. Wow, I thought I had time to quit out there. I legit thought I had time to quit out. Zoinks. All right. Let's throw another good team at it and see if we can make a dent. See if we can even make a dent. Where's IG? Oh, there he is. Give him a couple tanks to work on. Let's see if we can get something done. Maybe, maybe not. Then I'll clear up these other two teams back here. All right, get the taunt back going. We'll just keep the taunt going for sure. All right. We got some cooldowns now. We'll be able to do something. In theory. Let's just do that. Stun him? He'll clear the... yeah, he clears it. He clears it instantly. All right, so he's got his cooldowns. He's going to execute somebody on his next turn. All right. I guess Dash is just going to have to do his big attack now, whether we like it or not. Oh, if he doesn't get instantly killed. Cooldown reduction is a menace. All right. We got rid of... Talon just boops me on the head. Boop! Gone. Yeah, I got nothing here, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do against this team. Nest can't work because Nest will just get yeeted. I think we're done. All right, let's take a look here. Iden Versio. What can we do against Iden Versio? We can do this, right? Let's read Zam's Omicron here for a second. Increased offense gains 5 speed for each other bounty hunter ally. So we need bounty hunter allies to make her work. We just need scoundrels, right? We just need things which are scoundrels. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Mandalorian can never get his contract unless there's a... So it's no good to put him in unless there's going to be a... appropriate leader. So we just basically have to do area effect damage, get a big whistling bird off on Iden Versio, and kill her with whistling birds. Once she's dead to whistling birds, she can't revive, and the rest is easy from there, right? So we'll just throw in this ragtag batch of stuff, do a bunch of area effect. All right. Ooh, killing my Krennic. All right. Duck into whistling bird stance. Damage everybody to get more whistling birds. Damage everybody to get more whistling birds. And then whistling birds on Iden. If we don't kill her, we're done. Oh, God. Oof. We are probably done. We'll get another shot at whistling birds, but we only have like a couple guys here, so not going to go our way. Come on, Cad. Tank, man. Tank like a beast. Okay. She's back to full health and protection, though, so this isn't going to work. I probably should have taken, like, the triumvirate team in here and tried to do it that way. That's okay. We cleared the zone in front of this. We'll go over and work on ships. Let's see. We got one more team here somewhere. This bounty hunter team. All right. Let's see what can be done here. Where's my nest team? Create new squad. Kira. And Enfys Nest. Alright. Pick it. I don't even know. Fennec Shan's probably going to kill me, but we'll just throw this. We'll throw it in here and see what happens. Throw it and see. Gear 12, Iden being a menace. I agree. Iden's a menace. Contract is already up. Armor shreds going down everywhere. Oh, ow, 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 ow. It hurts, it stings. We gotta get our lifesteal ramped up here. Our lifesteal is still pretty low. We took a big hit right there. All right, let's do that. We'll try to get Zam out of here. That'll drop a lot of stats on these guys. Make it less of a risk that we get one-shotted. They've got a good amount of buffs coming and going. Ooh! Okay. I thought that kick from Zam might be bad news, but it wasn't as bad as I thought. We've got Zam targeted, I think, so we'll just leave Zam targeted. All right. Ten stacks of armor shred. It's nasty. All right. 2 minutes in. 12 stacks of armor shred. 14. Nest has no armor at all now. Yikes. Getting our damage ramped up, though. All right. Oof. Maybe I should just stay on Bosk. Wow, look at that recovery. That is some crazy recovery. There's no way I'm going to get through Bosk. I don't know, unless I counterattack him enough. All right, some stats are gone now. Fennec next. Oh. I had Bosk in good shape there. I thought I was going to be able to pick Bosk off, but not going to happen. All right, get Fennec out of here. It's not enough. Okay. Let's just kill off Bosk if we... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's do the big hit on everybody. Get some dazes up. Here we go. It's go time. Nest has achieved critical mass. Folks, if you're going to put the Zam Bounty Hunter team on defense, it's much better if you have that Mando, because then at least there's the threat of the insta-kill. All right, some money in the bank there. Let's wander over to ships and see if he's got that Executor here. He does. He does, and then we've got to fight a home one. Probably use Negotiator here and Malevolence here. All right. Profundity. Pick Rebel ships only. Rebel, 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 Rebel. I sound like that guy from McDonald's commercials a long, long time ago. Rebel, Rebel. Hey, DL, got here a little late. How's it going? It's going good. Going good. We've got 2 zones cleared so far. Now we're trying to clear ships. Trying to clear off ye old shippies. All right. This match is decided in the first couple moves. Here we go. Get some assists or die. That's the name of the game here. We got some assists. We will probably win. A bonk bonk. Now, I have found that on this first reinforcement, by far the most reliable move, no matter what, is to put the Millennium Falcon into stealth. They'll target the Outrider here. They'll target that, and when they target it, it gets rid of the what's the word I'm looking for? It gets rid of the marked, so that you can get rid of the taunt over here. All right. He's going to heal up. There's really not much I can do about that at this point. So I'm going to switch over to this ship and try to do some damage over here. And then, oh, we got a chance. We got a chance. We got him. All right. So he'll heal up. That's fine. But yeah, you need to have all of the breaches gone. That's the word I was looking for, breach. You have to have all the breaches gone. So if you put the Millennium Falcon into stealth, they target the Outrider, they get a third buff on it. Millennium Falcon will clear the debuffs. And then you can cleanse the taunt off of Houndstooth. All right. And even if there's no breach on Millennium Falcon, it's still the same thing. You put the Millennium Falcon under stealth so that they target Outrider and clear the breach off of there as well. Okay, all right, Malevolence here. Get Malevolent. Separatists. This. And then I think I want this here. Man, I want a stealth ship so bad. I always want to bring in a stealth ship on this matchup. I'm going to throw it in there. I might lose one banner over it, but we'll give back another Geo. All right, let's do this. The Negotiator struggles. If you get a ship in stealth and it has to kill all your other little ships, it can buy you enough time to win out, get the ult off, do all that stuff. No tank. Tanks, but no tanks. Let's see if we can get the buff immunity on. We can't. Of course, it's much better if we get the buff immunity. All right, let's cleanse up here. Let's stun little orphan Annie. And then we're going to target over here. Okay, Taunter inbound. Got to get some buzz droids over there as well. Anakin died from the buzz droids. Fantastic. Buzz droids for you, sir. All right. Let's just bring in Spy and pop this Taunter and get him out of here before he recovers protection. As long as we do that, then Rex is a lot less effective too. We lose some banners there, but okay, fine. Oh, there's the Plo. Okay. Buzz droids for you, sir. Sure, let's bring in another Vulture. It's a risk. It's going to prevent me from being able to bring in Plo as a reinforcement and gaining back banners. Unless they kill one of my other little ships. So that's why I hesitated on doing that skill. But it looks like that guy might die. So we might get Plo in. Come on now. Ahsoka. Ooh, she hits so hard. Alright, we can bring in Plo. I don't think it's going to get us any banners back because everybody's like shredded. Need some buzz droids, boys. Get a taunt up over here. Alright. I don't even want to do the main skill. I guess it stuns. Is it stun the capital ship? I probably should have done it right there, but whatever. We good. 64 banners. All right. This, and no other things. Huh. Where's my tank? I guess I got it on defense somewhere. We'll throw Biggs just to have another tank in case something goes horribly wrong. So this profundity setup under Home 1, in my experience, playing it was not good. So we'll see. We'll see if it fares better than I remember. Chat's gone quiet, guys. What's up? Got anything to share, to say, to think about? Let's just go after the tank. Okay. No dazes, right? So we can just do this ridiculous skill and try to get them all dead. Alright, tank down. We can do this and do a lot of damage. Ahsoka. Big hit. Big enough. Easy. I just completed normal conquest for the first time. Now I need just 500k GP for hard conquest. Hard conquest comes up fast, doesn't it, guys? All right, 1470 banners, 3 zones cleared. Hung up on this back zone, but there you go. He put down some pretty good defenses. One of his GLs, so he still has 2 GLs on offense. I think it comes down to whether or not he beats the mirror match. So if he comes in here Kenobi on Kenobi and wins this, then he probably wins. Well, no, because my ships are going to hold, right? So he's not getting this zone. Well, at least I think he's not. Yeah, I don't have enough. I don't have anything on the back wall. So if he breaks through, he's got me. Oh well. We will see. We'll see how it turns out. All right, let's jump over to that TCO Unobtainium account. I just joined the stream, so not sure what's been discussed. What's the general mood? I think the coming changes sound good myself. Yeah, I talked quite a bit about that earlier before I started my GACs. I think there's some stuff to take out of this for account building. So go back and watch that part. It'll be interesting. And my take is positive. So overall, I think they've got a direction for the game. It's a direction that makes sense. It's a direction that's going to keep me interested in playing the game. So I think it's good. I am positive. Thumbs up. Hey DL, I'm going to have Lord Vader in a week, so I don't have Maul. What team should I run with him until I get Maul? Tanks. Run tanks. Run Lord Vader, the Royal Guard. You got to get the Royal Guard to pretty high relics and put the Zeta on him, and he's a monster. Stormtrooper, Shore Trooper. Just fill the team with tanks. Basically, if Lord Vader gets his ult off when there's still 3 or 4 characters on the board, it's so much different. So I would just put a lot of tanks on the team, you know, and make it so that the opponent really has to get through some big tanks. Kylo Ren unmasked, if you read the kit, crew works just fine as a tank with Lord Vader. So you can use tanks like the Royal Guard, crew, and then the 2 stormtroopers. Just fill the team with tanks. If the opponents don't bring insane damage, he'll get the ult off and crush their team. And then basically, as long as you got 1 or 2 tanks remaining, or even just 1 character with him, he's really hard to clean up. If they use their best team and don't get him in one shot, he is hard to clean up. So that's my opinion. That's actually what I did with my Lord Vader. I put Maul in a different team. I made a team with Maul on my main account where I had Lord Vader. I was using Lord Vader in his own team, and I was putting Maul in a different team. I was building a team around Maul separately. Okay, we got Honky Tonk Bagonk Droid. Bagonk Droid. Honky Tonk Bagonk Droid. He's in a pretty okay guild. Apparently he's a Mando with a C-3PO picture showing. 2.8 million in ships, 3.9 million in characters. Age of the account is over 5 years old. Man, if you've been playing this game for over 5 years and you're in Chromium, you need to watch some of my videos, my friend. Particularly ones that say farm your mods. Booyah. Alright, 2 Galactic Legends. Oh man, I don't even know. 2 GLs in Chromium 3. I don't even know. I know what I'm going to see here. We arrange by speed, and his mods are going to be really lukewarm. 296 fastest non-GL character with a non-speed set. BB-8 second fastest non-GL character at 292 with a speed set. So 0 characters over 300 speed that aren't GLs. So yeah, I mean, you know what these accounts look like. They're casual players, collectors, people who are just having fun with the game. So what we have to find out is if you put any of that stuff on defense, because some people take all their good stuff on offense and just leave defense for me to wipe out. No mega ship, so profundity probably gonna hold up. All right, okay, I guess we go back to the starting screen for no reason. Okay, 1 zone down. 1 fight each. Easy cleanup. Then we got Geos on the back wall here. So he's either, yeah, he's in progress. All right, he's killing Geos right now. All right, honky tonk bagonk droid killing everything. Is there a GL on defense? No. Is there a GL over here on defense? No. Okay. All right. Interesting. Non-Zeted Bastila Jedi. With Bindo. This team's... there's not much damage in this team, but it's a pain in the butt team. First Order we got to deal with. Am I reading this correctly that his First Order are all Relic 0? Yes. They're all Relic, but they're Relic 0. It's a bus team. Bus account. Wait. I gotta go back. He had 2 GLs and none of them were SLKR. Is that correct? So he's got Rey and Jedi Master Luke. And he's got all these First Order relics, so he's probably working on SLKR now. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay, let's see who else we got here. Padme and Geos. We got some things to deal with Geos. Probably Padme we have to deal with Mara Jade, huh? We'll have to check that team for speed. That means this team is the problem. What am I going to do here? It does have Hux, so I can't really trooper it. We could do Vader. We could do... Man, I would hate to waste CLS on that team, but maybe we'll have to CLS it. My Iden isn't big enough on this account. I don't have a Relic Snowtrooper, and my Iden just isn't big enough to deal with this. Vader, maybe? Or maybe I have to use my Mara Jade team there. What am I using here? Because this is beatable with Mara Jade, but I can also beat this with CLS, right? CLS beats this? I think. So we can use CLS here. And then we can use Mara Jade over here. We can't gain turn meter against Hux though, right? Ah! Hux messes everything up. All right. Oh, lots of stuff going on over here. I can't figure out Empire Fleet versus Negotiator. I keep losing. I have TIE Int and TIE Defender. Okay, so they're talking about that. Taxi's been a huge disappointment for me in general. Dies right away. Basically contributes 1 target lock. All right. Boy. This team is just super annoying. It's Relic 0. So it's not that good. But I need to have a team that doesn't care about turn meter. Need to have a team that doesn't care about turn meter. I feel like the Mara Jade team works here, right? We just basically... No, we can't gain turn meter. Can't gain turn meter. The clones are bad here because these guys are immune to turn meter manipulation, or percent health damage. So I guess we use Radis here? Just use Radis and wait for the ult to go off and then kill everything? Han can blow Hux away out of the gate. Yeah, let's go through bottom and see what's on the back. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to go through bottom, we're going to see what's on the back, and then we'll come back up here and deal with this stuff. Alright, he's cleared everything. He's on ships now. Alright, let's check speeds here. Nothing's over 300 though. We already know that. 277. I think we're faster than that, right? To 25. All right. Let's look at this Empire team. She's, what? 225 is low. Thrawn can throw her turn 288. Do I remember correctly? 319. Oh, yeah. We got him to gear 12 and modded the heck out of him. 319. Okay. So we can do that and get started. Then kick Kenobi or whatever we got to do. All right. It's only a gear Relic 0 crew. Dash will blow through him. Yeah, probably Dash can get that team done. Let's see if we can get this team taken care of like this. It will be a series of 1,000 tickles. Okay, here we go. Thump and stun. Okay. We do not want to... Okay, let's kick Kenobi. We don't want to use the assists when we're targeting Anakin because we don't want to give him turn meter. Let's do the area effect because we can. We got to get him stunned or dead. I just did what I said I didn't want to do. Dang it. When Mara Jade has to use a basic, we have to be not on Anakin. Okay, Mara Jade basic, not on Anakin. Do this. We'll take a counterattack, but it's okay. All good. See if we can get some stuns. We can do that. We can do this. We can do... We need to get a kick on this guy right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pass it over to TIE Pilot. Take a shot. And then get a kick here. Try to reduce the amount of stuff that he can do. And then we got to work on Padme. Let's do that. Padme is just not wanting to cooperate here. Oh man. Oh man. Now we're done for. Yikes. I did that in the wrong order. I just did that in the wrong order because reasons. Yeah, we got to get this tenacity down on them. Oh man. Tenacity down instantly cleared. Get rid of that. Yeah, that's a loss now. Dang it. We got Anakin out, though, so we're going to let it stand. All right. What can we do now? Yeah, once Padme got her skill off, then we were doomed. We were doomed from there. Oh, wow. He took a shot on the profundity and killed a couple ships. He got the tank dead. Nice. Good job, sir. Let's see if he can clean it up. All right, let's see if we can clean up Padme. What else do we have that can work here? CLS can work here. I feel like there must be a lot of reasonable stuff. We could use troopers. Now that Anakin's gone, we can use troopers. Yeah, we'll just use troopers. Maybe I should have just done that from the start. Okay. Do we want a Datacron? Crit damage and defense, crit avoidance. We'll use a good Datacron here. Make short work of this. The thing about the Dash team is if the other members of that team do a lot of area effect, it could be a problem for us. So the Red Trooper will do area effect. The Kylo Masked will do area effect. Oh, hey, I thought that was going to kill her. The answer is no. Okay, let's just keep... Oh, I was going to say keep removing taunt, but as it turns out, we're not going to remove taunt after all. I think at this point it's just about taking a lot of clone turns. Use all the assists we can find. Take a poke at her with her 14 stacks of courage. It's better for us right now if we trigger the sacrifice. So we don't mind at all. We're not going to kill Kenobi right now. He's got protection up and we haven't taken enough clone turns yet. So we'll wait just a second on this. I think we're good now. So we'll take the aerial advantage. All right. Let's work on little Ahsoka. We've got way too many assists, so anytime we shoot anybody, we're just giving them all protection back like crazy. If you do use your clones against the Padme team, basically you're just looking to execute Kenobi and then execute Padme, and once she's dead, then it's super easy from there. It is dangerous to do this with the Anakin in the team, though, because you pretty much have to kill Kenobi first. It's really hard to get your aerial advantage up at just the right time when you have access to see Anakin. So, yeah, it's okay. Once he's gone, though, this team is easy. All right, Geos. What is the least effort that we can put in for killing Geos? Relic Brood Alpha. We don't have Enfys Nest. Just take Invader with Watt. I think my Vader on this account is really fast, if I remember right. I've got him jacked up pretty quick. 276, not as much as I thought. Let's check his Brood Alpha. Make sure that I'm faster than his Brood Alpha. 242. We'll just put the tank tech on him. If he doesn't kill some Geos on his first go around, though, we're just done. Let's not underestimate Geos. I hate when we underestimate Geos. I'll throw the tank in there. Ugh. It's overkill for Geos, but let's get to the back wall. DL, this is a Vader solo. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is not. All right, Scott. You, when you're playing your GACs, can feel free to solo this with Vader all you like. I have had so many times when I've taken a fight like this and I've come in with solo Vader and lost. The Relic Brood Alpha makes a big difference. The Relic Brood Alpha makes a big difference. And we don't mind. All right, get your debuffs back, boys. But if you don't kill Poggle, you can just, you do a Vader solo, you don't kill Poggle, you're just done. You just lose. All right. He'll die next time he takes a turn. We just got to let him take a turn. All right. We're done. Yeet. Okay. I'm telling you guys, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. I just, my own personal experience, my experience with it has been very bad. I have not been successful with Vader solos against Geos. I've lost the matchup probably half the times I've ever been talked into it by chat. So I don't do Vader solos much anymore, ever. Maybe I'll throw away a couple banners. It's all right. I think I'm going to do Imperial Troopers here, because I don't need them somewhere else, right? Or do I need to trooper this? What do I have against these Jedi? I still got my CLS team. I still got my CLS team. I still got my Radis team. Okay. So we've got CLS, Radis, Dash. We can probably dash this. Troopers here. I think we're fast enough that we just go over the top of these guys and that's it. So that leaves me Radis to use against the Jedi and CLS to use against the First Order. Dash to clean up if I need it. This feels like overkill, though. Oof. It'll be clean banners though, right? Yeah, let's just do it this way. We'll do it this way, get it done. All right, let's just kill Baze instantly. And then we'll kill Chirrut next, because reasons. And then we got to deal with this Biggs Darklighter. Taking a billion. Oh, ouch. Taking a billion turns on us. Or one turn. I guess he only got one turn. All right. 62. Okay, no Omicron on this Zam. It's just weird. So we've got stuff that we can use here. We can use dash, we can use whatever. Let's go back up top. Let us go to the top. Between CLS and Radis, we could probably CLS here. We've got enough damage to just push through those guys. We could do Radis here. Dash or whoever here. So we have to have 4 teams, right? CLS, Radis, Dash. We've still got Amon Mothma team of some kind. Still got the Omicron, Treya, and Savage. Still got Iden Versio too. Okay. So I think Radis here. And maybe even with K2. We have to get her out of there. I think this team has enough damage, right? Should have. He's Relic 0. The question is, do we do this to remove buffs and use a Datacron? Let's take a look at our Datacrons and see how good they are. Health protection. It's not really giving us more damage, is it? Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it. Let's do it. If I regret using Mon Mothma later, then I'll just chalk it up to experience. Wampa solo against the rubbish team on the bottom. Gear 12 Wampa, though, is for consideration, you know, only Gear 12. All right. Ooh, he almost fell off the bridge. Did you guys see that? The little guy came up over here on the bridge. I think I saw him clutching the rail there for a second. Okay, let's ping her. Just keep working on... Oh, I should have stole turn meter over here. That was bad. Okay. We can remove those buffs. Get back on Bear. Oh! Gotta get back over on Mace. Mesa Verde. Mesa Verde. What's that from? Mesa Verde, Mesa Verde, Mesa... Oh, it's from Better Call Saul. They're the evil guys in Better Call Saul. We'll steal turn meter over here. All right. Let's see if we can kill Barris. Probably gonna get a res off with Bindo. Not really much I can do about it unless I steal his turn meter. Unsuccessful with that. Alright. Come on, guys. Get this Bindo. Bindo's slow, so we got a couple attempts here to see if we can steal turn meter off of him. Upgrade our little dude. We'll get armor penetration now. That's handy to have. Armor penetration up. Steal turn meter. Yeah, okay, we'll kill him. Kill him's good too. At this point, I think we'll just auto it. I don't think there's much that the AI can mess up at this point, and we don't want a timeout. So, it should be good to get all of our banners. Okay. Wampa Solo. Alright, let's try the CLS team here. This should be a walkover, right? I mean, I don't want to be overconfident. That'll probably mean that I'll get killed, but let's we decided on a different order for these guys, right? We said this order should be something specific. What was it? Confuse. Okay. So we said rebels. That Chewie should go first. That this guy goes second, then Han, then 3PO, right? Because Chewbacca, tenacity down or something. Yeah. So this is what we said was a better idea. Okay, let's add a Datacron, see if we've got anything. 2% offense, 4% offense. 4% offense, guys. Massive Datacron here. All right, let's see if we can pew Hux on one shot. Hello, Hux. Can we say goodbye, Hux? Yeah. All right, let's try to get the Red Trooper out of here next. Yeet. Put some blinds out here. Get stun, because why not? Okay. Now we just got to get some big damage on him and avoid little damage. How about this? What does this do? Whoop. Ha! Nice. All right. There we go. Hux just got sent back to where he came from with that shot. All right. This team has a stun on it somewhere or something annoying, right? We can Wampa this team though, right? Do we want to Wampa this team? Mark Benefield says hi. A percent offense rolls on the set 6 Datacrons are a joke. Does this win? We've still got Savage and Treya. But I feel like Wampa resists these damage over times pretty well, right? Man, I'm... Ewoks? Why do I have Ewoks? Why, oh, why do I have Ewoks? We got to fix that. All right, we're gonna try Wampa here. I feel like Wampa's cool here. That's a good start. Look at him go. Look at him go. So good. All right, get some damage up here. Get some more damage up. He does have a damage over time on him now, though. All right, let's get Juhani. Oh, she's going to hide. Good job, Juhani. Hide in the weeds. Like you're a cat or something. Hey, Mission. What up? Hey, T3. What up? We'll just let Mission die to the dots. 68 banners seems good. All right. How bad is it over here in fleets? What do we got? What are we looking at? What are we looking at for fleets? Malevolence with Geos and Empire fleet. I think that's manageable. Manageable. All right, let's, we got this one last thing to deal with here. Dash Arendar with this and one of these. And I think that's it. I think I'm taking no other things. Let's go. Rock and roll. Okay, so Dash just kills everything in one shot. He did not. Clone Wars Chewie standing strong. Looking better off than a relict Zam Osel. 67 banners. Dash. Support character. Pretty good for support. Interesting. So my negotiator is kind of low level. My ships are in good shape though. I think we're okay to do negotiator here. We'll take all the good ships. Yeah, I think we're okay. We should be able to pop Soldier pretty quickly. If they kill Anakin, we should survive. They'll kill my Y-Wing pretty quickly, though, too. Yeah, we gotta try it. We may have to put the survival on them first. Just faced an opponent with 6.2 million GP and only one relic tune. Oh, wow. How do you even do that? Yeah, we need the taunt, so let's do it. Ooh, we didn't even get Spy. Spy dodged, so they didn't go into stealth. Okay, let's kill the soldier. Only got days on one guy, though. Alright, big hit here. Oof. Big hit here. And we're off to the races. I don't know if we're going to get a banner back on Anakin, but we'll bring in Plo. Because we're about to win this. Oh, reinforcement. No, no, Buzz Droids. So many lost banners now. Oh my god. Oh, it's so terrible. Alright, we'll give everybody that. Oof. So many lost banners now. I prematurely plowed. did not expect him to have that ship coming in on reinforcement. That is my underestimation of my opponent. And now Anakin's going to die to buzz droids, and we're going to be sad. I'm going to cry. Tears are going to squirt all over my computer. No, we didn't lose Anakin. All right, good. 63 banners. That leaves us with Geos here. How should I do this? I guess we'll just keep things really standard. Let's see. Let's bring in this ship. That ship can hide, right? Does it hide upon reinforcing? Oh, Biston's U-Wing gains stealth for 2 turns. Yes, that's what we want. All right. Let's go. 6.2 million GP and 1 relic tune. So that's basically everything in the game at Gear 12. Oh boy. Alright, we'll do that. Gives Houndstooth a turn. We've got to clear the debuffs here and hope that we survive. So that we can... Oh, we lived. But, buff immunity, please. Yes. Good. No plo, no good, nothing to clear debuffs. Houndstooth out. Good. You still win against this comp with buzz droids and whatnot, but it's just much more convenient if that buff immunity sticks. Alright, kill Vader. Damage reduced significantly. Kill the shuttle. Okay. Get buzz droids back there. Buzz droids for you. Buzz droids for everybody. Alright. Easy peasy. 64 banners, full clear. Alright. That looks like a victory, ladies and gentlemen, unless he somehow comes in later and cleans up this big ship. Ooh, he took 3 pokes at it. He's done. If he's taken 3 shots at this, he's got nothing left in the tank, right? I hope. 4 fleet battles plus 2 defenses. That's 6 fleets he's used up. Oof. Well, if he does get him, I think we should still win on banners. We only dropped 1 battle against the Padme, right? I think. Yeah, so it'll be close. It'll be close. Yeah, 2 on the Padme. Decent banners. I think we got it. Let's put the Ewoks on defense right now before I forget. There is no reason for me to have Ewoks on offense. Ewaka Waka. Let's get this team out of here. Replace that with Ewoks. Terrifying team right there. Look at that. 82,000 galactic power of pure menacing Ewoks. Of course, the characters that I just took off of defense don't need to write about being fantastic either. Let's just take we got maxed energy on this. Yikes. Never let your energy max, guys. Always keep it down. All right. All right, guys. That's going to wrap it up for me for tonight. They had a lot of Gear 11 and Gear 12 tunes, says Mark. Yeah. Alrighty, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Thank you all for stopping by, hanging out with me. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to join us over on the Discord, the link is in the description down below as always. Just click that, head on over to the Discord. We got a great community. People like myself that are willing to help out anybody. People smarter than me that are willing to help out anybody. So, yeah, come over there, drop your questions. Even if you're not a very talkative person, you can just come hang out, see what other people are saying. Learn a lot just from hanging out in the channels. So hope to see you over there. Remember to like on your way out if you didn't on your way in. That helps me. It helps the channel, and I would appreciate it if you could do that for me. And subscribe if you want to watch more stuff like this in the future. And I will see you in the next holocron.